All right, well, there's no mistaking that sound. It is the sound of hail, and we've seen several hailstorms, severe hailstorms this summer in Colorado, resulting in quite a bit of damage. And now that hail season officially is winding down, it's really the time to make those roof repairs, even replace your roof if that's what you need. We know Just the Team. They've been just named the 2024 Top 10 Roofer by Forbes. It's 303 Roofer. They've been a Colorado company since 2009. They also have a 5-star Google review rating and an A+ rating with the BBB. Joining us in the sponsored segment more is the owner, Chris Kane of 303 Roofer. Chris, it's great to have you back.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. You know, this is a big time. You and I were sort of chatting before all this was happening. You know, this is the end of the season. Hail season's winding down. You've got a great local company. You've been around doing this, Chris, for a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're proud of what we do. You know, we've received a lot of accolades for it, and really, I think it all comes from just doing what you say you're going to do, and being around for a while. That's always important, and it's important that you're going to be around in the future. You know, because of warranty issues. If there is something that comes up, you want to make sure whoever you hire is going to be there to do the warranty issue. You know, Colorado, because of the amount of hailstorms we get, it brings in so many storm chasers that will come and knock on doors and get you to sign contracts, and you just don't know if they're going to be around in the future if you really need them down the road. So, you know, most of that stuff people have already dealt with. Now is really the time that if you have been waiting for the end of hail season because you didn't want to have to go through this twice, you know, now's the time to start thinking about it. You know, I would say, you know, don't put it off any longer. Maybe start scheduling it, but you know, we can roof, you know, through the winter as well. But if you have the means and you're ready to go forward with it, you know, now is a good time to start scheduling it.
Yeah, you know, making that top 10 list is a big deal. We love putting that in our show. It's a huge vote of confidence. People say, hey, I want to trust this company. That's a big thing. Tell me about your warranties and your upgrades.
So you know, our warranties, we offer 5-year workmanship warranties. Manufacturer warranties are typically 40 to 50 years on the shingle. So if the shingle happens to be defective, they cover the replacement of that shingle. You know, you're usually going to find out if the roof is bad. Again, especially in Colorado because of the amount of weather that we experience. You know, if there is something wrong, if there was something that's missed, you're going to know pretty quickly, and we can get out there and get that taken care of. We always offer a free shingle upgrade to our Great Day Colorado viewers. It's upgraded to a Class 4 impact resistant shingle, so it also gives you a discount on your insurance premium as well.
Yeah, you know, aside from everything else that you do, Chris, you're also a consumer advocate.
Yes.
You probably see a lot of the common mistakes that people make. Tell me about some of those.
You know, the biggest thing that we're seeing is people signing contracts and they didn't know they were signing a contract. So don't sign anything unless you read it and you understand, because even if people are just saying, here, sign this just to give us permission to get on your roof, sometimes you're actually signing a contract.
Yeah, because sometimes they'll bring like an iPad and you won't even read through it.
Right,
you just, hey,
just signing right here. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then, you know, another big thing, just don't pay for anything up front. There's absolutely no reason to pay for anything up front. You know, good companies, they're going to have accounts with suppliers. They will have 30 days to pay that. You know, you shouldn't pay until the roof is done, you're happy, the permit's been pulled and finalized, and at that point, you know, again, a big thing for homeowners is that it's cleaned up, right? Make sure all the nails are picked up, that there's no issues there, everything looks great, it's been finalized. At that point, then you can pay the contractor. Just don't pay up front, because again, we see it and it happens all the time. You pay a roofer up front, they're using that job for the next, you know, to cover the expenses of the last job or the next one coming up. You know, don't get caught in that situation. You know, wait until you're happy, then you can make payments.
And you mentioned the permit pulling.
Yes.
You know, you may see some of these companies, you've said this to me before, they'll try to do it on a weekend or really fast before anybody notices.
Yeah, exactly, because, you know, cities, they're not, or counties for that matter, are not typically driving around on the weekend. Yeah. They are during the week. If they, you know, see a construction site, they'll stop by and make sure a permit is pulled, but on a weekend, they're not doing that. So it is important, you know, to get a copy of the permit, and then get a copy that it's been finalized. Don't pay until you know it has been finalized, and again, until you're happy. You know, just don't pay anything up front. It's such a big risk. And really, when you're getting your money from insurance, that is your money. You know, you can do with that what you want. The downside to not replacing the roof is that down the road, if you're going to sell, you know, the new buyer is going to want a new roof. And if you spent that money, you're going to have to come out of pocket for it. Also, you get a first check from insurance. you're going to get a second check from insurance once you can show the work's been done. So if you wait too long, you're not going to have access to that second payment, and you're going to have to come out of pocket again. So waiting, not a great idea. But again, with us, there is absolutely no pressure. We can break it down for you and explain to you exactly what you're getting from insurance and when.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris. Great advice. It's always great to see you. Thanks for coming in here. Here's some
me.
more information. We want to remind you that 303 Roofer was named a 2024 Top 10 Roofer by Forbes, has a 5-star Google review rating and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. 303 Roofer is offering a great deal to GDC viewers, seniors, and military members. You can get $500 off any full roof replacement. And remember, they always offer free roof inspections and estimates with no pressure. And you can get that shingle upgrade that Chris was talking about as well at no extra cost. Give them a call at 303-390-1382 or visit them online at 303roofer.com. Thanks again to 303 Roofer for sponsoring this segment.